Right, so what is up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we're going to be talking about Jake Paul again. We spoke about him a few times on the channel, and finally he's been caught out for wrongdoings and has possibly been arrested. Yeah, kind of mad. So, if you guys are unaware, obviously at the moment you've obviously been living under a rock. If you don't know that in America, and in literally all across the world, but mainly in America, the main focus is America, we've got all the protests and the riots and the looting, all... and obviously the Black Lives Matter scheme that's currently going on, and some people are obviously doing it the wrong way with the looting and the rioting. It's obviously not the right way to do things. Protesting, obviously, I completely agree with everything that's being protested. It's all so wrong. Yeah, someone, Jake Paul, was caught actually joining in with the looters in Arizona, basically taking advantage of such a horrific event. Obviously, George Floyd's death, and obviously the Black Lives Matter, taking advantage of that to basically cop himself some free stuff, which is obviously horrendous. Nobody should be doing that, especially someone like him who has a social media presence, who has a presence in the world. He has like a YouTube, he's just got things you should be doing. You should be setting an example for his audience. His audience is obviously is sort of young kids, teenagers. He needs to be setting that kind of example. And looting and stealing is obviously not doing that, and it's just not. I'll throw out the video that it literally proves he was there. He can never say he wasn't there, which to be fair he hasn't. He's admitted he was there and whatever. But I'll throw the video up now for you.
What? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! It's getting crazy.
Shit is going down.
Oh shit!
So as you can see, he was quite clearly looting, taking part, and he's obviously come out with all these things saying he was just there to film, to document the situation, which obviously people didn't really agree with too well. A lot of people kicked off about this, about how this obviously is not a situation you need to be filming. This is not something you need to go out of your way to join and be part of if you're not interested in protesting for the idea of the Black Lives Matter. If you're just doing it to get clicks on YouTube, get views, it's so bad. You're literally using a black man's death as a way to get views on YouTube. That's just horrendous. This is obviously one of the worst things that's happened in a long time, and people are finally kicking off about it, and he's using that to get views, and obviously people are not very happy about that. It didn't go very well for him. Everybody's absolutely kicked off. Yeah, not too well. He uploaded a video sort of trying to talk about the situation, about what he was doing, and he says he was not doing anything. Yes, he was trespassing by being in a mall that literally he watched people break into and then broke into it, because obviously it would be closed. So why is he in there? So obviously he admitted he was trespassing, but he said he was nothing to do with the riots, the looting. Even though you see him and his team throwing vodka bottles about that they've literally just nicked from the shop. And then as the people are breaking into Sephora, you can literally hear his team just shouting, "Can you get us some free cologne and stuff?" They're clearly taking advantage of this situation. They're not doing this to document a situation and be helpful and useful to the community. They're just doing it to take advantage of something that's happening in the world, which is disgusting. It really, really is. And we all obviously you thought when he apologised that'd probably be it, nothing would happen, but then CBS Arizona came through with this tweet, basically saying he has been charged with criminal trespassing and just part of being there, basically. Now, both of these things carry a 6-month prison sentence if you are found guilty, which I don't see how they can't find him guilty, because there's video proof of him being there, taking part. So he has to be found guilty, which actually ends up with a 6-month prison sentence. So he could be going to jail for 6 months for this. Which just would be mental, that to think that someone who should be setting an example online with the following that he has, the 20 million subscribers on YouTube, the following that guy has, he should be setting such an amazing example for these people to, this is what you should be doing in your life, this is how you should deal with situations like this, and he's not. So this prison sentence is only correct. I really do hope he does end up arrested for this, because he's clearly breaking the law. You can't just get away with it just because of how your name is, and he basically tries to suggest that the only reason people care about him being there is because his name is Jake Paul. But obviously that isn't true. Obviously that's not true. The reason he's being charged more than others is because, yes, he is a more identifiable person because people know who he is. People have filmed him in particular because they know who he is. He's a big name. He is. You can't deny that. So of course you're going to end up in trouble for it. I don't know how he can and him and his team can go against this. It's just facts. It's proof he was there. You can't deny it. Accept your sentence. Alright guys, so just wanted to talk about that today because it is kind of mad and it's popping off at the moment. Just about everybody's kicking off it on Twitter and so on. Once again, thank you very much for your support. Recently, it's been amazing. We've gained 110 subscribers plus in the last month. I think we've gained nearly 50 in about the last week. I joked yesterday about maybe being able to reach 600 within 3 weeks of hitting 500, and I was sort of joking, and now we're at 482, and there's a possibility. So in the next, I believe, 4 days, I think that's right. I think in the next 4 days, we can accumulate to that 18 subscribers, which at the rate you're going is very doable. I don't expect it at all. We could manage to hit 100 subscribers in 3 weeks. That would be absolutely nutty. Hopefully I've got a lot of cool things coming soon. I've got a big project that hopefully will be coming through soon. We've got some collabs coming through with some of the lads from the X Academy program that I talked to a lot in a group chat, a lot of them. So we've got some possible collabs coming through with those guys soon. So look out for those. We've got a massive project currently in the works that may involve a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers coming onto the channel. So just wait and see. We will see how that pans out. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Comment down below what you think should happen to Jake Paul. Should he go to prison or not? Subscribe if it's your first time around here. And if you have enjoyed, thank you very much for watching. And I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever when I can't hold